All right, DC, here is Kamaru Usman back on the proving ground here tonight, and even dating to the Ultimate Fighter back in 2015. You got the sense pretty early on that we were looking at somebody special. He was able to cap it with the UFC championship. He's back on the horse here tonight.
He has this undying belief in himself. He believes that through hard work, all the results will show, and they have for Kamaru Usman. From the pace and pressure that he put on Dos Anjos to the pace and pressure he put on Woodley, he shows now, and in those fights, why he's one of the best fighters in the welterweight division. And
he's really coming into his own when it comes to his striking. Certainly he's had a lot of standard influences in his ear. Henry Hooft, of course, Greg Jones on the wrestling side. Kamaru Usman, as he put it way back in the day, is a real problem. Kamaru Usman, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. Born in Uzbekistan, where they fight at weddings. Here is Kazakhstan's Shavkat Rakhmonov, one of the best welterweight prospects in the world. He has finished every single one of his professional wins. He has never tasted defeat. And even though he is not in any great rush for a championship opportunity, the fan base is. They want this man fighting for the title with immediacy. He's sort of contented to bide his time. This is the big spot here tonight. If he can win this fight and handle this particular stylistic challenge, for my money, there's nothing left. All odds on Kazakhstan Shavkat Rakhmonov here tonight. Well, it is the venue in which every UFC athlete hopes to one day compete, and we are now ready to go from Madison Square Garden here in New York City. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Shavkat Rakhmonov.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, a lot of fight fans thought we would see this fight between Kamaru Usman and Shavkat Rakhmonov when Usman was the champion. Leon Edwards, of course, intervened, but this is still a matchup of two truly elite 170-pound fighters.
I mean, this is as high level as it gets. Shavkat Rakhmonov has proven that he is ready for the next level of fighter in the welterweight division. And if you're gonna beat anyone to prove you belong, it's gotta be Kamaru Usman. One of the best welterweights of all time. A guy that just really ruled the top of the division for a very long time. He has his eyes set on getting back to the mountain. This is a terrible position.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Posture up, do some damage.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Nicely done. Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Usman.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Oh, right into mount.
I need you to get control of his wrist.
Nice positional control here.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Let's go. Move those hips around.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. Able to land a looping right.
Drop the leg.
Another big shot to the head.
Now going upstairs with the left hook. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, right hand landed. There you go. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, another ground strike gets through. And back to his feet. Beautiful knee. That is a heavy right hand from Kamaru Usman. I'm not sure how many more his opponent can take.
He broke Cody Covington's jaw with that exact same strike. When he lands, he can shut your lights out. You saw what he did to Mariah, and then he pulled him out with that right hand. He's become a great striker as his career has gone on.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Changing the position.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now. because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Usman's in half guard. Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. Round 3 next. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward.
Take a deep breath, get out there, and get...
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Rakhmonov's got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. That is it! Kamaru Usman!
What a fight! What a fight!
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 2 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman.
Wakanda forever. Congratulations to Kamaru Usman, your winner tonight by knockout. That was a no-doubter. Established the jab early and got it done by KO.
That's his best shot. He does a great job of throwing that jab, stiff with the jab. It's not him just touching and peppering you. He wants to hurt you with that lead hand, as we saw with the Gilbert Burns fight. The guy has big power, and once again, he shows that if he can hit you, he can put you out.
And huge hands for a welterweight. Like, his mitts are bigger than yours, with respect.
He's a big guy. He's a big guy for 170 pounds.